I just want to share something real quick with you, a rather interesting little thing here. It's really toward the end of the article. So, anyway, it comes out of vapes.com. And so, August 6, 2019, it says, will Juul C1 biometric vape set costly precedent for FDA approval industry-wide? So it's this thing here is the Juul'S C1 vape reportedly utilizes facial recognition software to verify the user's age through a connected smartphone application. Okay, so in order to use the product. But what's rather interesting about this is this here. It says, meanwhile, rumors have been circulating for years that the FDA is considering new regulatory actions requiring biometric technologies on vapor devices as a prerequisite for obtaining PMTA approval. With the Juul launch of the A1-Enhanced C1, the vapor company may have just proven that installing biometric technology in vaping devices is not only possible, but it's economically feasible as well. Unfortunately, the C1 launch may be setting a new and potentially costly precedent that the remainder of the vaping industry may be forced to follow, whether they like it or not. So that's what I found rather curious about this article, is that maybe, possibly in the future, that in order to complete your PMTAs, you will have to have this biometric software on, on either a cell phone or on the vaping device itself or whatever in order to complete the PMTAs. Now, this software is has a manufacturer, because like I said many a time, you have e-liquids, hardware, and software. Okay, so this software has a manufacturer finished product date post August 8, 2016. So Juul is unable to submit that to the FDA. What they could do, though, is that, let's say they get one of their Juul pods or e-liquids possibly approved by the FDA. It's an extreme long shot. 6 months ago, I would have said probably the pod itself, the device itself, would get approved, maybe the e-liquid. But now with what's going on, Senate committees and all this other stuff, they're going to have a very difficult time, especially with their marketing and advertising. The main thing, though, the point is that in order to use the software, you must have the hardware as well as the nicotine salt e-liquid, right? So they would have to get that approved by the FDA in order to market the product, and then they could submit this software technology to the FDA. I mean, what's the point of submitting your submitting your software to the FDA that has a manufacturer finished product date after August 8, 2016, when you haven't even submitted and got approved for marketing or FDA marketing order on the hardware, on the nicotine salt, or on the pods? So it's a nice idea, I think, maybe to have it so the youth don't use it, deters the youth from using a nicotine salt at 50 milligrams or any kind of vaping device or e-liquid or nicotine salt formulation or whatever. But this is the future. The only thing is the FDA may in the future require the vaping industry or any of the companies out there that when they do any kind of hardware submitted to the FDA, that it must contain this biometric technology, a software. Just something to think about. It's really no big deal, but it's just something to think about. Anyway, you guys have a good one. Bye bye.